F1, the movie is out. This movie actually looks pretty good. I want to watch this one. This is one of the few movies that come out a year that I actually want to try to see. Last year, Nosferatu comes to mind. That's a fantastic movie. I like that we're getting more movies like this now. Sick of just nonstop comic book movies. I like getting something a little bit different. I haven't seen a movie like this since, I guess the closest thing would be Top Gun Maverick, which is made by the same director. You got an old guy and a young buck. At least according to Nerdrotic's review, F1 was fantastic. Grizzled old veteran athlete looking for the last chance to win. The young buck with a lot of potential and arrogance. A little bit of the plot from Major League and phenomenal directing. Nothing groundbreaking. Just a good old-fashioned sports movie. Go see it. That sounds fantastic. Major League, at least the first one. I'm not a fan of the sequels, but the first Major League is a fantastic movie. I love that movie. It's a lot of fun. If you've never seen it, it's older, but it's a really good movie. I highly, highly recommend Major League. So instantly, this made me want to see this movie. I wanted to see it before because I thought the trailers looked cool, and I like what they're doing with this and the high-speed scenes and stuff. I think that this could be a lot of fun. And it looks like audiences and critics actually agree. How often do we see that? That's not an everyday thing. So even if you just play around with it, usually it'd be all critics and then bam, it'll fall off a cliff with top critics. Not this time. 84, 81, and then audience versus verified. Now, if you don't know what that means, verified audience are only people that buy their tickets off of Fandango, which is a small pool of people. All audience, verified audience, pretty close. So all this points to this movie being pretty solid. You think that Brad Pitt would probably be celebrating because this is the premiere weekend. A good reception. I don't know how much money it's going to make, but at least it seems like people like it. Well, I'm sure he's got other things on his mind as his home in Los Angeles was burglarized. A common problem in L.A. I'm not laughing. It sucks. I don't. A lot of people say, oh, yeah, the rich people got robbed. I'm not saying that. I think it sucks to get robbed. It feels like you've been violated. People going through your shit. And the difference between, so if I got robbed, no one gives a shit about my pictures or personal trophies or anything. I don't think anybody would steal my YouTube plaque, right? What would you get for that? I mean, that's more of a sentimental thing than anything. They're going to take my TV. They're going to take my PlayStation 5, maybe my computer. When you break into Brad Pitt's home, you're taking his awards. You're taking personal items, shit that you can sell at a high value because they belong to Brad Pitt. And they probably knew it was Brad Pitt's home, I would imagine. I mean, there's literally maps out there where you can buy that takes you to where stars live and shit. So they knew it was his home, would be my guess. And they probably took a bunch of his personal shit. And that sucks, man. Insurance doesn't change or fix that. That's a personal thing. You're losing those. Money doesn't fix that. He has all the money in the world. I mean, I'm sure Brad Pitt's rich. But some shit his kids made him or something, that's the shit that you take if you go to Brad Pitt's house. You take his awards, you take personal stuff, because you would sell that shit, right? I mean, a lot of memorabilia for stars and movie stars and stuff, sports athletes, all of that stuff goes for big money. There's a big market of people out there that will pay for shit. So, I mean, that sucks. But it's also the LA experience. Remember Seth Rogen? He said that's part of that's the LA experience. It's terrible. But, I wonder, when are all these people going to turn on the politicians of California? Because now, this used to not be the case. These people's homes hardly ever got broken into because there was strong police and shit. But all that's out the window now, man. And all that crime in L.A., now that's moving towards the areas where all the rich people live. Not so safe over there in those gated communities anymore. I don't even think they live in gated communities, I'm just saying. But here's his home. It looks really kind of modest, doesn't it? Though this is the back. Usually it's on a hill, so the house is probably like way bigger than this, would be my guess, from the front. So this is the back. It's kind of like when you see a beachfront home. Like if you're or a lakefront home, sorry, not a beachfront, but like a lake home, if you see a house on the lake and you're driving on the road, they look small, but when you look at them from the back, they're huge. So maybe that's the case. So here are the details. A spokesperson for the Los Angeles Police Department confirmed to the Post that a break-in occurred around 10:30 p.m. on Wednesday at a house in the Los Feliz neighborhood. The spokesperson did not disclose who the homeowner was. However, they did confirm that 3 suspects ransacked the house and made off with an unknown amount of property. TMZ later released photos outside Pitt's home showing repairmen outside the residence. Sources claimed the suspects climbed over the actor's home fence and broke in through the front window. Hey, you look at it, just a brick. I'll get you right in there. It's all windows. All these celebrities, their whole house is nothing but windows. What's with that? People talk about privacy all the time. You could see right in. If you were up on a hill watching, you could see right into the house and just imagine some paparazzi guy, And it's not just his house. A lot of these really rich celebrities, all their houses look like this. It's almost like they're all exhibitionists or something. Like they want you to see them. So, anyway, let's get back into it. A spokesperson on Pitt's team declined to comment. The break-in comes on the heels of the star promoting his new action movie F1, where he plays Formula One driver Sonny Hayes. Oh, here's some pictures of his house. It's nice. I mean, all these people have beautiful houses. It is a thing, but so the rest of it's all about what's going on. Let's look at some of these TMZ pictures. Let's take a look and see what they got. Oh, yeah, just a brick. Right in. Right in. You have to wonder what they took. We won't have any idea. Oh, it's all solar panel around. That's the way to go. I'd love to put a bunch of solar panels on my house. Save you a lot of money, actually, in the long run. But, yeah, that sucks. I'm sure all of his personal, I guess, I guarantee you, like I said, that's what you go into Brad Pitt's house for. You go in for his awards, any kind of, items from a movie. Those are the reasons you break into a celebrity's home. Get that stuff. That's going to get you a lot more than a TV will. That's for sure. But it sucks, Money won't replace those things. Money does not replace memories and personal items. So that sucks, but you get what you vote for. It's part of the LA experience, as Seth Rogen said. So subscribe, please, for more news. Also, if you would, please comment. Let me know what you think about all of this. What do you think about the state of LA or New York City or the world in general? Also, check out my comic book. I got a comic book. It's amazing. It's done. You don't have to wait. We're going to ship this bad boy out very soon. Campaign ends July 26th, but keep in mind, we're going to print before that day. So the numbers are going to be there. So when we say, for example, cover A is going to sell out, it is going to sell out probably. And if you wait, you might not be able to get it. Like, let's say you want to get a beautiful signed copy by myself, signed and graded from CGC. Would look amazing as a display piece. That's not going to be available forever. So you got to jump on those things. But let's say you just want to read the book. You don't want a signed copy. You don't want bells and whistles. You can grab cover D for $17. $17, not a wallet buster. And the book's finished. It's action-packed. All we're trying to do with this book is tell a fun, entertaining story, not trying to change the world. All we're trying to do is entertain you. And I think we did that. It's a lot of fun. It's a fun book. It's action-packed. And that was the focus. Action. I love action-packed movies, action-packed comics, action-packed anime. A big fan of the action genre. And I think we got that here. I think we nailed it pretty good. So check it out. You're going to love it. We've got plenty of stuff. We've got shirts. You can run around rocking the character at the gym. Going to the grocery store, you're rocking the Mighty Golden Patriot. Awesome. You can put posters on your wall. We got a poster of cover D. You can show a little love to indie comics and still rock the American flag, which I think is pretty cool. We also have a supplemental book, Tales from the Battlefield. That book's only $6. So you can grab that book for practically nothing. Because we just want you to read it and enjoy it. We have 4 covers. And all of those are available, signed and graded from me. So check it out. Link in the description. You're going to love the book. And with that, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment, share the video, share the comic link too. That helps. If you don't want to grab anything, share the link. Somebody might want to pick it up, and that helps more than you know. There's nothing better than grassroots. So please share the links. Hit that notification bell, like the video, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.